안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a lot of all Korean music. We're reacting to Wonho's Lose, the official MV.
Yes, this came as a viewer recommendation. We're really excited. I haven't seen it, but I've heard such great things about it from this one, and we're excited to do it. We haven't done Monsta X for a bit, so we want to go ahead and take a look at Wonho's Lose. So
this is about the themes of struggles with mind games and relationships and eventual heartbreak. And it says, although the track feels like an easy listen, it takes on themes of darkness and toxicity, presenting an array of imagery and settings that reflect the state of mind.
let's check it out.
마치 단 한 번도 누구도 사랑한 적이 없듯이 한 번도 누구도 허락한 적 없듯이 네 마지막이라고 믿었던
Oh, he looks beaten.
끝이 지워냈지
Like we said earlier, love can do that to you.
때로 끊어버린 체인 아직 묶여있는데 oh why 닳고 찢겨 상처만 남아 차갑게
It's not gonna pause the music.
I'm gonna need you to hit pause then. I'll tell you when. Now! Oh, I was so close. Y'all, I'm gonna just take like a hot second. Man. That man's body is perfect. You can't see it right now because I didn't hit pause at the right spot. But OMG. Thank you for whatever it is you're doing. Thank you. And play.
Are those skulls?
The black and white. Yeah, even the intensity of the flame. Like, man, just like symbolic of like going up in flames. Yes. Oh.
Oh, I like the rain.
아직 묶여있는데 oh why 닳고 찢겨 상처만 남아 여기가 우리 끝인 거야 Don't wanna talk, don't wanna fight, don't wanna play I can't get over you Just wanna watch 빛이 그만 스쳐 지나가줘 내게 돌아오는 그 순간 너는 졌어
It's like spontaneous combustion.
Stuck in chains and can't get out and being trapped and exploding from within. Just spontaneous combustion.
That's going backwards.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Whoa.
I mean, like I read previously, like there's so much intensity to this video. And one of the things that I really love about about just kind of the theme as it goes through is he keeps saying, you know, don't want to lose. And no one wants to lose. Truly, in a relationship, does anyone really want to lose?
Good point.
I mean, the girl doesn't want to lose. The guy doesn't want to lose. But in the end, someone has to lose. If it's toxic, it's toxic. You're both losing if you're staying in it.
Yeah.
So.
Very true. Maybe that's what you have, you know, when you say if a lose-lose situation, staying in a toxic relationship is definitely a lose-lose. Like you said, nobody's benefiting from that. So, wow. I mean, and as you read, it seems like an easy listen. Like it didn't seem uber complicated. But then when you really think about the lyrics and put that into play, it's like, wow. Yeah, it's really about a dark sort of concept, and it makes sense now because the lighting in that video is very dark. Like it's not until like the flame is coming from inside of him, which I love how you see the flame on his jacket before you see the actual flame. So that's like in black and white, and then you see like the flame from within where he's spontaneously combusting, or just things are going up in flames, like you said. But yeah, and then the rain, so like the rain keeps the water, keeps the flames out for a while, and then there's nothing that he can do to stop it. So it's pretty, like, I wouldn't have guessed that was, and I apologize, we had auto-generated like Korean lyrics on before, so I turned them off and I forgot to turn them back on for this video. So we didn't get to really see what the lyrics were in English, but after what you read and then saying that, like, I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of the
But the
concept of
themes
that.
are so deep and they're so dark. And then you throw in Wonho's like sexy ass body, and it's like, seriously, man,
Pretty intense.
it's just intense. Like, and the message is just whew,
Yeah. Well, I don't
what
know.
an amazing music video. Like, just all together, like the components of all of it together.
So I'm not really familiar with Monsta X and like their individual personalities that well. Like, is this sort of like his personality? Like, because we've seen Losing You, which, oh God, it was beautiful, but it was a bit dark, and it was just talking about like how he'd prefer to lose himself than lose her. I mean, not dark per se. It was still about love and how much she cared, or he cared for her. But it still, if you recall, was like a pretty dark video, and it just visually was pretty dark. And there are ways to be like, oh, I love you, I'm so happy, my life couldn't be happier. And then there are ways to be like, I would die for you. Like that just is a darker version of it. So is he like kind of that personality? Like I think you've been a fan longer. Like, is that kind of who he is?
I don't know if that's who he
that?
is, or if that's just who, or what his music portrays.
Yeah.
In terms of what the story is telling with his music currently. Now that could change.
Sure.
So I don't know.
Interesting. It's a great video. Thank you so much for the recommendation. We really appreciate it. If you are a fan of Wonho or Monsta X or both, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so you see all of our content as it's coming out. And make sure you're giving us recommendations. We'd love to see more of them on the channel. So the more that you interact, the more that you give recommendations, the more they move up on our channel, and we can do some more.
I need to start recommending some more Monsta X. I love Monsta X. They have some amazing, amazing music.
Yeah, they really do.
There's a whole album that I listen to just like regularly.
Yep.
It tells my life story.
Yep.
She knows. I've told her.
And if you like drama,
There can be a whole album of music. Make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Until next time.
Annyeong.